What's going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule channel. And today we got an update over here on the off-road group build hosted by Pat from Card Scale Dreams. And making good progress over here, guys. And yeah, we got a completed chassis. So that's good. And well, let me tell you a little bit about this kit. It does have its issues. I know there's a couple of guys on the fence thinking about whether to purchase this kit or not, but you know, it's got a few issues, and I'll show you here. The first one was this rail over here. You got these support arms. The core support went exactly where it's supposed to go, but these arms were a little too long, so I had to snip about 1/8 of an inch off of each side to make them fit. So the this piece here goes into the locating holes. Okay, that's the first issue, right? The second issue was this. Move that on the side. Second issue was this drive shaft support over here, in its original position. This drive shaft was touching, and it was actually sticking up about 1/4 of an inch up in the air because this was actually in the way. So what I had to do, I had to cut it flush on both sides of the frame and lower it about 1/8 of an inch. You can see over here, I don't know if you can see where those, let me see if I can point that out to you. Hold on one second. Where's my pointer, Bert? Okay, here we go. Thanks, Bert. Right over here, you can see I had to put a piece of stock on both sides, here and here, all right? And then relocate them to a lower position, so I got clearance now. So that's another issue. But like I said before in the past, guys, you know, model's not going to build itself. You know, some kits go together real nice, some have issues, but we're modelers and we improvise and overcome. So that's what we do. I wouldn't recommend it as a first kit, but for an experienced modeler, yeah, you can get away with it, you know. But everything else went together pretty well, you know. And we got the engine all detailed there. We wired it. I used a magneto from Morgan Automotive Detail. So we put that in there with some spark plug wires. One's got to get adjusted there. Let me get that down. There we go. I didn't glue them in yet. And come on, focus. Okay. So we got spark plug and spark plug boots. And I scratched off the paint, and that's where the header flange is going to go. So that's going to be applied last. And this kit did not come with a radiator hose, so we scratch built that. The old steel wire inside the tubing trick, so that worked out pretty good. And then we got the seat in there, highlighted the seat belts, pedals are in, master cylinders in over there, batteries all detailed. And we're going to focus today or what? Let's try this side over here. Oop, don't hit the camera, dummy. So batteries in there. Okay. And yeah, and then we did some detailing, panel liner. As you can see over here, we got some panel liner, painted the oil filter. So that turned out pretty good so far. And we got the roll cage done over here. That went together pretty well, you know. No issues there. You just got to take your time, you know. There's just a lot of pieces involved over here. And we highlighted the instrument panel. I don't know if you're going to see that or not. We got the steering wheel in. Now this is going to go over here in these locating holes like that, right? Then there's this piece. It's a support that attaches to the back panel and the roll cage. But I can't glue this in because I have to determine the angle first, which this piece, I don't know if you can see it, that piece has to go in that little hole there, and then these two angle pieces have to attach to the back of the roll cage. So once this roll cage is mounted, then I can determine the angle of this, and then we can put this piece in, and then this will be completely done. So far, so good. Let's see, the body, here we go. We got the body done. We hit it with some metallic emerald green, and while that was still wet, I used some, it's called Green Flash Color Shift paint. We did some highlights on it. I don't know if is that gonna show up on camera? It might, yeah. You can see we did over here, the bottom rocker, and we followed these lines over here. And if you hold it like this, you could probably see it shifting a little bit. So we got one coat of clear on it. And what we're going to do is after this video is over, we're going to wet sand it with 2000 grit, make sure it's completely dry, and then we're going to hit it with another coat of clear. And we did the same treatment on the hood over here. I can see it a little bit. Yeah, you can see it shift a little bit. So this is basically what it's going to look like, guys, right here. Something like that. And then the headers, they're going to go in last. And they came out pretty well. I made sure that these were absolutely positively glued to that flange over there. So, yeah. So that was a little tricky, but we got her done now. I painted them flat white. So that'll go in something like so. There we go. There we go. But you're supposed to apply these after you put the body on. So I got to make sure everything fits first and, you know, do some test fitting. Oh, and we got the Nerf bars are done. We got the Nerf bars done and the front and rear bumpers done. They get attached after the body's on there. You can see here there's 2 locating holes on the rockers right there for those Nerf bars. So, yeah, looking good. Next video is probably going to be the final. So I figure maybe in a couple more days we'll have this bad boy done. And, yeah. Having a lot of fun here, man, at the bench. So thank Pat for hosting this. Great idea, off-road group build. Hope he does it next year. Had a blast doing this so far. And that's all I got for you today, guys. And remember, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.